afternoon. Here is the iPower 102.7 FM Media News. I am Inioluwa Adekoya. First, the headlines. Adekoya receives revalidated seaport license. Kwara Assembly suspends members over recording. On the foreign scene, Ghanaian soldiers move to Jamaica. And in sports, Joshua promises to crush Paul. Details of this and more in a moment. Please stay tuned. Glad to have you back, and now the news in detail, beginning from the home front. Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has received the revalidated license from the construction of the Ondo Deep Seaport for the federal government. The license, which was presented to him recently by the Minister for Marine and Blue Economy, Boyega Oyetola, which was in replacement of the former license issued by the previous government, which was found to contain some errors. According to a statement signed by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Ebenezer Adenino, the Governor said that the port, when completed in Ondo State, will serve as a hub for economic activities in Nigeria. The Kwara State House of Assembly has suspended the member representing Edo constituency in the House, Gideon Saba, for secretly recording a closed-door session of the House and sending the audio to an unnamed person. The Speaker of the House, Yakubu Saliu, described the act as a breach of legislative privilege before announcing a 3-month suspension of the erring member. Saba was also ordered to write a letter of apology to the House within the 3 months of its suspension. President Bola Tinubu has assured Nigerians clamoring for the creation of state police that their dreams will soon become reality. Tinubu, while addressing governors from the All Progressive Congress, stated that he informed representatives of American and some European government at the recent meeting that he is relying on structure and spread of the APC to make it a reality. The president also promised that the challenges surrounding the financial autonomy of the local government areas will soon be resolved in line with the position of the Supreme Court. You're still listening to Midday News from iPower 102.7 FM at Inioluwa. Still to come on the foreign scene, Ghanaian soldiers move to Jamaica. And in sports, Joshua promises to crush Paul.
Whether you're tuning in for breaking news, in-depth analysis, or community updates, iPower 102.7 FM remains your most trusted source. Because when it comes to news, the truth matters. iPower FM 102.7.
Welcome back, and now to the foreign scene. Ghana has sent 54 of its soldiers from its engineering corps to Jamaica as a form of assistance to help as the Caribbean country struggles with the worst hurricane in its history. President of the country, John Mahama, at the event organized to mark the sending of the soldiers, explained that the soldiers are not going to combat on a combat operation, but to assist the island nation in reconstruction. The soldiers are expected to land in Kingston, the capital city of the country, famous for reggae music. Still on the foreign scene, United States President Donald Trump has initiated moves that will see marijuana classified as a less dangerous narcotic substance in the country. The U.S. currently has a 5-tier classification policy, with cannabis sativa classified as Category 1, with other dangerous substances such as heroin. The president, however, said that the risk classification is not an approval, but an attempt to make it more accessible for research. And now to the sporting arena, where Nigerian-born British boxer Anthony Joshua has promised to crush popular YouTuber Jake Paul in their much talked about fight slated for later today. Joshua, while answering questions from newsmen in a pre-match interview, stated that it is the aim of every pugilist to crush his opponent in the ring. The fight, which many boxing lovers have described as an uneven fight, is built to take place in an expanded ring, a move believed by many analysts as an attempt to give Jake Paul more room to avoid Joshua's ferocious punches. To end the iPower 102.7 FM media news, let's take another look at the main points. We told you in the course of the bulletin that the Ondo State Governor, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, has received the validated license for the construction of the Ondo Deep Sea Port from the federal government. We equally informed you that the Kwara State House of Assembly has suspended the member representing Edo constituency in the House, Gideon Saba, for secretly recording a closed-door session of the House and sending the audio to an unnamed person. On the foreign scene, we informed you that Ghana has sent 54 of its soldiers from its engineering corps to Jamaica as a form of assistance to help as the Caribbean country struggles with the worst hurricane in its history. And finally, in the sporting arena, we informed you that Nigerian-born British boxer Anthony Joshua has promised to crush popular YouTuber Jake Paul in a much talked about fight slated for later today. And that was media news on iPower 102.7 FM, edited by Kemi Ajibola. I am Inioluwa Adekoya. Many thanks.